to The Journey to Cần Thơ. The talk show brings beautiful images of Cần Thơ city as well as shares the stories of people who are connecting and developing with Tây Đô land. And the show today is very enjoyable as we are connected with the meritorious artisan Nguyễn Thị Kiều Nga.
The meritorious artisan Nguyễn Thị Kiều Nga, Deputy Director of Cần Thơ City Cultural Center, has been involved in the Đơn Ca Tài Tử movement since 1994. She has received 5 awards on the Festival of Radio and Television in provinces such as Đồng Tháp, Long An, Vĩnh Long, Cần Thơ, and An Giang. In addition to numerous gold and silver medals, she has also participated in various regional Đơn Ca Tài Tử festivals. Beyond her competition successes, artisan Kiều Nga has worked to create opportunities for young learners in her locality to inherit and carry forward the Đơn Ca Tài Tử tradition. To attract young learners, she consistently innovates her teaching methods that blend the old and the new, the traditional and the modern, making Đơn Ca Tài Tử accessible and captivating to them. To this day, with her unwavering dedication to the arts, a love for labor, and a profound passion for the arts, artisan Kiều Nga continues to work alongside other artisans and artists, enthusiastically teaching, training, nurturing, and guiding the younger learners, supplement the successor force, light the fire for Đơn Ca Tài Tử, and pass on the warmth of passion to today's young generation.
Nice to meet you and viewers who are watching the talk show.
Today is your first time joining the Journey to Cần Thơ show. How do you feel right now?
I'm very happy to be invited to participate in this show and connect with viewers, especially a meeting in a beautiful and cool space here makes it all more exciting.
As a meritorious artisan of Đơn Ca Tài Tử, I know you have a long history with this art form. Could you tell us what brought you to Đơn Ca Tài Tử?
Perhaps it's because of my family's tradition of singing from my grandfather and my parents. From a very young age, I enjoy listening to songs like Tân Cổ Giao Duyên. In the past, I listened to songs on cassettes by artists like Thanh Tuấn, Minh Dương, Minh Cảnh, Thanh Kim Huệ, Lệ Thủy, Phượng Liên. And I listened to their voice many times. Besides, my mother also practiced the rhythm for me to sing along. I would sit in front of the TV and try to watch my rhythm to the singers. Around 1993 to 1994, there was an announcement by a gentleman named Hoài Mông, who has passed away now, that there would be a class for Đơn Ca Tài Tử. He was a skilled musician, and when he organized the class, I immediately signed up for it. The class was held twice a week, rain or shine, and I was very dedicated to attending classes for 2 years. During that time, I also performed with him in various districts such as Thốt Nốt and Cần Thơ. After that, I started singing. I think it was the family tradition that gave me the inclination to sing and meet a teacher who could guide me. After studying with Uncle Hoài Mông for 2 years, I enrolled in Cần Thơ College of Culture and Arts to study for an intermediate level acting class. It was then that Mr. Thanh Lim, understanding artisan, directly instructed me. I received valuable guidance from my teachers, and that's why I'm passionate about it until now.
It's both your family tradition and your passion that you've pursued until now. After studying Đơn Ca Tài Tử for 2 years, when did you start performing?
To be precise, I got into singing a bit late, around 19 to 20 years old. I studied for about a year before I began participating in competitions. In Thốt Nốt district, at that time there was a competition and I won first place. After completing Uncle Hoài Mong's class, I began participating in competitions. Around 1996 to 1997, I went to Cần Thơ to compete and also participated in competitions in other provinces. Fortunately, I won first place in the television category for traditional folk songs.
So those competitions serve as stepping stones to keep your passion alive and continue in this field?
That's right. When I was just starting and realized I had some ability, whenever I heard about competitions happening here and there, I felt eager to participate and test my skills. These competitions pushed me to improve myself in areas where I felt lacking. With the motivation and support from my family, they helped me identify what needed improvement and what I should focus on. I would then work on those areas and keep practicing.
As someone with a great passion for đơn ca tài tử and actively involved in this art form, you also have teaching classes to pass on the đơn ca tài tử to younger generations. Could you share more about this aspect of your work?
Of course, given my passion and the success I've achieved, I think that it's important to contribute to the preservation of this art form. Additionally, I feel the need to pass on my skills to others. Đơn ca tài tử is still loved by many people, including the younger generation, despite the emergence of various new art forms. I have been teaching for quite some time, starting in 2010, and I've continued to do so to this day. I initially taught at the Techno Cultural Center, and in 2018, I relocated to Cần Thơ and continued teaching here. I also take part in teaching classes such as socialization classes. My hope is to pass on my skills to everyone so they can appreciate its beauty and develop a passion for it, contributing to the preservation and growth of this art form.
As a direct teacher, what do you think of the attitudes of today's young students toward the traditional art form of đơn ca tài tử?
I believe that young learners have a great liking for this art form. Recently, I created a TikTok channel where I post short clips of my teaching sessions. These clips have garnered over 30,000 views, and the comments show that people have a strong fondness for this art form. Thanks to this TikTok channel, I also started opening online classes. It means that students from distant places who may not have the opportunity to learn in person can now sign up for online classes. I really appreciate these young learners because they have a genuine passion for this art form. Even though online learning can be challenging, they persist and enjoy the process. When they succeed in singing, they feel a great sense of accomplishment. I recently taught a class at FPT Cần Thơ University where the students are quite young. However, they show great enthusiasm during the lessons. Singing and practicing can be challenging, but these students are deeply passionate about it. On the day of the final performance, everyone was excited to showcase their speeches. I believe that this art form should be introduced to young people, including school and university students. This is my aspiration as well.
That's indeed a very encouraging sign that young people today are showing interest in our traditional ethnic art forms, isn't it?
It's true, đơn ca tài tử is the traditional art form that belongs to our national heritage. When young people, including students, develop a passion for this art form, it contributes to the preservation and revitalization of this cultural treasure. This art form has been recognized by the world as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, so it holds immense value. When people visit Cần Thơ or tourist destinations, they often encounter đơn ca tài tử. Even a trip to the Karang Float Market in Cần Thơ can lead to the discovery of this art form. Occasionally, groups of students from Cần Thơ University go there to sit on boards and play and sing, creating beautiful senses. Similarly, various tourist destinations in Cần Thơ also feature đơn ca tài tử groups. This not only enhances Cần Thö's tourism but also promotes this unique art form.
Đơn ca tài tử is not only a shared heritage of the 21 provinces and cities in the southern region, but has also been recognized by UNESCO as a representative intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This remarkable achievement is the result of the contributions made by generations of artists, including outstanding figures from the Mekong Delta, like the talented artisan Nguyễn Thị Kiều Nga. Đơn ca tài tử is an art form that may not have garnered loud attention, but its vitality is undeniably strong. Perhaps it's because it was born from the people and nurtured by them. Despite changes and challenges, as long as there are people, đơn ca tài tử will continue to be passed down and cherished. Đơn.
The ca tài tử music from southern Vietnam was recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This unique traditional music genre stands out with its distinctive vocal tones and harmonious combination of sounds, musical instruments, and poetic lyrics, creating a vivid southern Vietnamese musical landscape. The term tài tử means skilled musicians who excel in traditional music. Initially, there was only instrumental music, but later, the addition of singing gave rise to đơn ca. Đơn ca tài tử is typically performed by a quintet ensemble consisting of 5-man musical instruments, such as cao chang, Chinese 4-chord lute, moon lute, Vietnamese 4-chord fiddle, a 3-string lute, accompanied by the bamboo flute. In this art form, the roles of singers and musicians are equal. There is no distinction between male and female performers. The art form blends scholarly elements of folk activities within the community. It serves as an element pastime and an opportunity for cultural exchange and appreciation. Đơn ca tài tử reflects the open-hearted, sincere, profound, and passionate nature of the people of the South. It conveys the emotions of those far from home, making it an essential cultural aspect of life in the southern region. It has become a spiritual nourishment deeply embedded in the cultural life of the southern people. Vietnam's traditional music boasts various genres, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Vietnamese folk culture, encompassing diverse sounds, lyrics, and performances. Preserving and conserving these traditional music genres has maintained the beautiful cultural identity of the Vietnamese people.
I've known so much about your passion for đơn ca tài tử during our conversation, and I'm eager to explore more about this art form. Today we're in this beautiful green space in the heart of the Mekong Delta as part of the Journey to Cần Thơ show. Would you mind singing a short segment for the audience to enjoy?
Certainly, I will sing in the portion of the tài tử song Hello Cần Thơ, the youthful city, composed by Truyền.
Cần Thơ chuyên mình dương vai phù đông, đường tương lai thêm dài thêm rộng, đại lộ hoa bình cờ lòng gió tung bay, áo bà ba non lá mỹ miều cô gái nhỏ năm xưa, nay rực rỡ giữa ngàn trời hoa, sánh vai cùng bạn bè gần xa. Cầu Cần Thơ nối đôi bờ sông Hậu, nhịp sau cùng liền quốc lộ Bắc Nam. Cảng biển đang mở rộng vòng tay, tàu ngược xuôi mang bao khát vọng, khách phương xa đến với đồng bằng, thành phố trẻ cơ hội và tương lai. Phi trường ơi những chuyến bay vẫy gọi, mang hương ngọt lành đến với năm châu.
Thank you so much. Even though it was just an impromptu performance, we could all hear a very sweet and wonderful voice, couldn't we, dear audience? Undoubtedly, through this program, both the young generation and our esteemed viewers can gain a deeper understanding and a greater love for the traditional art form of đờn ca tài tử. Today we are talking about the refreshing greenery of a new tourist destination in Cần Thơ, known as the Phi Yến Ecological Orchard. Now I would like to invite you, along with our audiences, to experience this space with us.
Phi Yến Ecological Orchard is a new ecological tourist attraction in Phong Điền District, Cần Thơ City, located about 1.5 kilometers away from the Trúc Lâm Phương Nam Zen Monastery. The landscape here exudes the essence of the Mekong Delta, with spacious surroundings, lush green orchards, and still preserve the wild and rustic beauty of traditional orchards. Taking a stroll around the Phi Yến Ecological Orchard, artist Kiều Nga and host Mộng Hoàng are thoroughly delighted. The pathway winds through gardens and fields with irrigation channels running alongside the banks. Here you find various south and specialty fruits, with the Phong Điền strawberries being a standout feature. Regardless of the season you visit, you encounter abundance of flowers and fruits. The highlight is that visitors can pick and enjoy fruits of their choice right on the spot. Guests also have the opportunity to immerse themselves in the distinctive culture of the southern region, participating in activities such as monkey bridge crossing, fishing, and learning how to paddle a dinghy, a traditional means of transportation in the Mekong Delta. Most enchanting of all is the opportunity to savor the soul-stirring folk melodies through the sweet and profound performances of the đờn ca tài tử artists. Covering an area of 1.7 hectares, with 2/3 of it dedicated to fruit orchards, the garden owner has made the most of garden space, minimizing concrete construction and preserving the existing area. The unique treehouse accommodations are designed to coexist harmoniously with the lush greenery, providing a cool and close-to-nature experience. On this occasion, the team also had the chance to enjoy southern delicacies prepared using traditional methods right in the orchard. In addition to dining and entertainment services, Phi Yến Ecological Orchard also offers homestay rooms that are cool, close to nature, and designed in the style of old southern Vietnam, while still being modern and well-equipped. A visit to the Phi Yến ecotourism area allows you to experience the tranquility of the Mekong Delta, balance your spirit after busy and stressful workdays, and enjoy the area's unique charm. Its unique characteristic, the Phi Yến Ecological Orchard is undoubtedly one of the exciting destinations to explore when visiting Cần Thơ.
After having such wonderful experiences at Phi Yến Ecological Orchard, how do you feel?
I feel that with such a beautiful and green landscape, a refreshing morning like this is very enjoyable. I would like to express my gratitude to Mộng Hoàng, the whole show team, and the show itself for allowing me to participate in this show. It allowed me to share my thoughts, passion, and aspirations for the art form of đờn ca tài tử that I love, as well as to visit the Phi Yến Ecological Orchard here. This place is truly amazing, and in the future, I may invite friends to come and visit.
The Journey to Cần Thơ show also sincerely thanks artisan Kiều Nga for taking the time to join us on today's journey. I wish you good health to continue nurturing your artistry and passing that flame to future generations. The Journey to Cần Thơ for today has ended. Thank you to our valued audience for your interest and support. We would also like to express our gratitude to all the partners who have accompanied us on this program. Goodbye and see you later.